Well, it's white. So, quick walk around before I lose my light, and it's cold. Unbelievable cold. Clouds are moving fast. Late in the day, we're about 5 o'clock here. It's starting to get dark. Half an hour will be pitch dark out. So, yeah, yay, fall. So, I used the tailgate off the other truck. Don't think you can see it. There's a bunch of them down there. You would be the one behind the gravel pile in front of the old red Jeep, kind of a beige colored. That one's a project for next year. No rust, Florida truck. But I used the tailgate on this because I wanted to use this, make this a little better truck. So the paint's on. Ups is next door. Look at that, a little delivery. So yeah, so I just used cheap paint. It's cheap paint. Put the hardener right to it. Thinned it little. And put 3 coats. New 31 1050 tires, radials. They are, I don't know what kind they are, Falkland. So, bed rail, tailgate protector. I repainted the original homemade headache rack and put that back in. I did a little work on the Harbor, what is it? Is it Harbor Freight? No, it's a Tractor Supply. Toolbox. It had a couple big bends in it. I got most of them. This one, not so good. It's in behind a bracket, and I really didn't want to beat on it too much. It was starting to fall apart with a rubber hammer going after it. So, let's see. Interior's all back together. Just worked on the windshield wiper washer motor. Going to have to take one out of one of the other trucks. This one is intermittent, and it works and it doesn't. So, the white actually got a little rust running off this. I should have put a rubber pad under it. I didn't, but I will paint this underneath here with a paintbrush so it doesn't run any more rusty crap on my truck. So, because right now I don't believe there's any Bondo, or excuse me, any Bondo. There's a little bit of Bondo on the other side, but I don't believe there's any rust left in this truck. I think we got it pretty much all cleaned up with the 4 rusty areas where the box, both sides, the front fenders, and the radiator support, which I have replaced all of them with rusted, well, no rust parts. Rusted less, no rust. Oh, yeah. So one of the trucks I bought was an 88 Ford. Basically same cab and everything. I put the visor from that. I sprayed it, put the visor on it. Apparently they must have had some trouble with these loosening up because I see they've drilled a couple holes on both sides to help with the air escape. I'm assuming that's what it's for, not sure. So tomorrow, I get the tags for it. I put the plates from the Mustang on it. I'm not putting commercial plates on it, just passenger plates. I'm just going to be using it run around like a car. So the bed line is back in. Steps are back on. It's done right now. I got an exhaust manifold that I failed to get after when I had the front end off. I got a little bit of a hurry one night, and before I knew it, I had the front end back on it and forgot. So yeah, this portion right here is where the dent was, and then I did notice I have a little bit of a dent right there that I did not see until I sprayed it. There wasn't a dent in that fender when I got it. I probably, moving it around, put a little bit of a crease in it, and you can just barely see it, but being white, it really doesn't show. And my friend who used to paint cars always used to say, white hides a multitude of sin. Well, it's hiding it really well. So I'm pleased the way it came out. It's got a good shine on it. We'll let it go 30 or 40 days. I'll give it a good wash, and then I'll put a coat of wax on it for the winter. I still have to put it on the hoist, and I want to undercoat the rust-proof the bottom of the cab again. It had a Rusty Jones, just like that stupid S10 frame had. But this truck had Rusty Jones, and that's it's helped it a lot. I ran the VIN on it, and originally was sold new in Georgia, or the destination was Georgia. That's where it came. That's where it actually went. So it was sold new in Georgia. and spent most of his time in South Carolina and Georgia before coming north and registered in New York State the first time. I believe, from what I could get, it was around 2005 or 6. So, I mean, it's been here 14 years, but there we go. So that's the video on it. Got to get the door on the buildings. We got a lot of work to do. Hey, we added a little free tar. No roller, but we put it out with the skid steer and flattened it out. So it gives me a good surface to drop my salt on, which we're going to go get this week or next. And yeah, so this worked out pretty good. Now I can dump it right here in the doorway and push it in without getting gravel mixed in with it. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the truck. I just took it around the shop around here. You can see the reflection. That's a reflection. That's actually not the dent. But you can see the reflection where it would have been. And if you move away, there you go. It's just reflection off the building. So I don't do body work. I'm very poor at it. But what little bit there was to do on this took me forever. And I just got it, so it was looking good. And it's my truck for the winter. Replacing the Danger Ranger with this, and yeah, next spring I'll get out the air conditioning and fix that, so if I choose to use it in the summer, it's got AC, and we'll see about that homemade headache rack. I may want to put something a little bit lighter on it. That damn thing weighs around 90 pounds. It's heavy. So if I can watch Marketplace or something and find a nice aluminum or something on there, or painted aluminum or something, I'll put that on it. It looks good. I like the idea of the headache rack, but I'm not so much sure about the toolbox and stuff. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I could have gone a different look with it by just putting a tonneau cover on it, but it doesn't really help me with a tonneau cover on it because I need to be able to throw stuff in it, and I hate rolling those up every time I use them. I have them on the other truck, and it's okay, but they're a pain in the butt. So, okay, thanks for watching, subscribing. Thanks for all the new subscribers. We're going to have some videos working on the F350 that's in the garage right now, a dually 4-door, 1991, 89, 91, square headlight. So that's the next project. That's going to be also white. I'm going to hide some more sins. And there we go. Again, thanks, and we'll catch you on the next video.